Prince William's eldest son and heir, Prince George, has several years ahead of him before he commits himself to being a full-time working royal. According to a royal historian, it is considered a rite of passage for royal family members to spend time with the British Armed Forces before dedicating themselves to public life. Both his father and Prince Harry spent several years with the army and were able to attend university before becoming senior royals. When asked about George's future responsibilities, historian and commentator Ed Owens said, "Let's look at the example of William and Harry. It was post-university, post-military service. That was seen as a rite of passage that they had to go through." Famously, William also spent time with the Sea Rescue Service as well, the helicopter service, and after that he dedicated himself more fully to those public responsibilities. So I think it's mid-20s, so HES got a long way to go yet. As a young royal, the Duke of Cambridge only carried out a limited number of royal engagements during his teenage years and early 20s. He was appointed Councillor of State at the age of 21, and first served in this position when the Queen attended the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in 2003. Following the completion of his secondary school education at Eton College, he attended St Andrews University in Scotland, where he met his future wife, Kate Middleton. During his university years, he used the alias Steve to avoid the paparazzi, and was able to live with friends and socialize as a normal student. Upon his graduation, he took an internship at HSBC and was later admitted to the Royal Military Academy Sandhurst in 2006. He went on to train with both the Royal Navy and the Royal Air Force, and whilst serving on HMS Iron Duke in June 2008, he participated in a £40 million drug bust in the Atlantic. After completing his military career, he took up a position as a pilot with the East Anglian Air Ambulance, which he felt was a natural progression from his previous role as an RAF search and rescue pilot. Whilst in this role, he dealt mostly with critical care cases and spoke later of the impact it had on his mental and physical health. Only in 2017 was it announced that he would be leaving this position to become a full-time working royal. Before this, he had been conducting solo official engagements since 200 after the Queen established his office, and had conducted several overseas tours with the Duchess of Cambridge during the early years of their marriage. Prince Harry was also not considered a full-time senior royal until he retired from military service in 2015. Prince George, 8, is currently third in line for the throne and is in the direct line of succession. So far, he has mainly been kept out of the public spotlight, and resides with his parents at Kensington Palace and Anmer Hall in Norfolk, along with his younger siblings Princess Charlotte, 6, and Prince Louis, 3. He is currently attending Thomas School in Battersea, with his father recently telling the BBC that George had been out collecting rubbish with his classmates. Over the summer, the young future king had accompanied his parents to the European Championships final in Wembley Stadium. He had previously joined his father at Aston Villa games, and following England's defeat in the final round of penalties, the Duke could be seen consoling his son in the royal box.